Alright, so I just wanted to post an update video on the Civic. I know it's been a long time. I've been trying to post more videos, but I mean, it's winter here in western Pennsylvania. In my town, I'm literally about 15 minutes from the border with Ohio. So, central western Pennsylvania. I'm about an hour north of Pittsburgh. Anyway, I realize I haven't posted a video in a while, and I just wanted to post a winter update of what's going on with the Civic. So here it is. Filming this on my cell phone, obviously, so hopefully y'all get a good idea of what's going on. I have a trouble light here, as well as the flash from my phone and every other light I have on possible out here, so here she is. Alright, so recent changes. Well, first and foremost, I got a Frontline Fabrications billet valve cover. Milled out of a single piece of billet. He also milled me the hardware for it, which, as you can see, it's pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, he made me a coil pack cover as well. Coil pack mounting plate. Everything. I mean, all the hardware is made to work with the valve cover. I mean, you can see a few changes here. First of all, 3-inch, one-piece aluminum piping all the way through. I mean, you can't see underneath there, but you get the idea. Skunk 2 Ultra 3.5 liter race intake manifold. That's just a IACV relocation kit. E85 flex fuel sensor. I switched from the AEM fuel rail and the AEM fuel pressure regulator to a that is a Skunk 2 composite fuel rail, and as you can see, I have an Aeromotive external fuel pressure regulator. I believe that's a 13109B. And it's really nice. I mean, works great. I was having issues with the AEM fuel pressure regulator. It was dropping fuel. So anytime I'd get under boost, it would drop fuel. And as you know, with boosted applications, any lean condition is a condition for detonation. As you know, detonation kills turbo engines. I also bought a Skunk 2 90mm racing throttle body. I also bought a Fuel Lab 6 micron fuel filter. Yes, I realize that it's not mounted. Promise to work on that. I put some Excel coils in it because basically I bought factory K-series coils from Honda, and they were OEM Denso units, and they weren't working properly with the Honda, so I bought these and fixed it right up. Never had another issue. That's, I mean, besides the filter on the turbo, that's pretty much all of the changes that have gone down since the last time y'all saw this car. I don't know if I've showed the Hasport mounts before or not. I'd always wanted Hasport mounts because, well, I mean, I hate to say it, but they're one of the best. I mean, the car has no more issues with vibration, or, I mean, they're the smoothest mounts I've ever had, even making over 600 horsepower to the wheels. I mean, Hasport's the best, man, in my opinion. I tried Innovate. I mean, tried a couple others, but always came back to Hasport. Anyway, yeah, Mishimoto intercooler, Mishimoto radiator, Mishimoto fan, Mishimoto hoses. As far as aftermarket radiators for a Honda, especially the half rads, Mishimoto's the way to go, man. Once again, in my opinion, I mean, everybody that watched my previous video knows everything else about the car. Yeah, I realize that my breather hoses aren't connected right now, but that's because these are 12 AN outlets on the valve cover and 10 AN hoses. So I need to buy some 12 AN to 10 AN male to male adapters and get them fitted. Also, I need to figure out what to do with my valve cover ground, which I'm sure that won't be an issue. Just gotta figure it out. It's winter. The car hasn't ran in a few months. And I know that's hard on the E85 that's in the tank, considering it's almost full. But lucky for me, Honda fitted my tank with a drain, so won't be an issue. Anyway, here's the rest of the car. Yeah, it's dirty. It's been sitting. One of the big things that I did was I removed the spindles and the hubs, and I fitted some extended studs so I could fit the slicks on here. While I was at it, I went ahead and changed the wheel bearings. Obviously, anybody that has worked on a Honda before knows that the wheel bearings are press in, press out, and you can't really replace the studs without replacing the wheel bearings, or at least pressing them out. And I mean, hey, I already had them. They were sitting here, so I went ahead and replaced them while I pressed everything out. And yep, so you can see they're extended. I have a set of slicks at my buddy's house. I just got to get them put on. The car needs a retune. The last tune, excuse me, we did a dyno tune. It made 612 horsepower to the wheels, and just shy of 500 pound-foot of torque at 22.5 psi from the GTX 3582R. Yeah, I mean, even with a full exhaust, it's got a thermal research exhaust on it, all 3-inch, no cat. Even with all that, man, still 612 wheel horsepower at 22.5 psi for a B series is pretty good. And yeah, what I have in the B series, I could have built a fairly decent K series, but hey man, I'm nostalgic. What can I say? I like the B series. Would have liked to have gone K series, but when I first started building this car, K series weren't all that affordable, and I always wanted to see what I could wring out of the B series, and there's plenty of people that are still making pretty good numbers with a B series. So I mean, you can't knock proven reliable horsepower, man. This engine's been together for 3 seasons, and I mean, I haven't put much into it as far as seat time, so I mean, once I get used to it, who knows, man? Maybe I'll go to a Forge K series someday. But we'll see. Time will tell. You know? Plus, I have 2 kids, so both boys, 7 and 10. And, I mean, kids come first, man. What can I say? As you can see, the rest of the car is still the same way as it was. Still a rice rocket, right? I love my rice rocket, though. Proud of it. It's done a lot. And then, yeah. There's my monster truck. That's pretty much my daily besides driving my work trucks. It's a 2000 Volkswagen Golf, Mark IV Golf. 2-liter, single cam, 5-speed. Nothing special, very slow. Single cam, D-Series Civic will blow it off the road. But it's reliable, so who cares? Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the update. I mean, try to keep y'all updated as much as possible. I know I know my videos are few and far between, but I give it a shot, man. I mean, it's not always easy for me to come out and make a video because most of the time when I get off of work, it's dark out. And as you can see, I got my flash on, I got the trouble light on, I got my back porch light on, I got my garage spotlight on. So I'm doing as much as I can for you. Anyway, I just wanted to keep y'all updated on what's going on with the old Civic here. Thanks, I hope y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.